Do I love one son more than the other? Stick around, and we'll figure it out. Just like when I moved in 6th grade and all the girls wanted to be my girlfriend before they realized how quiet and weird I was, everyone loves new things. Whether it's the new iPhone, a new rendered higher graphics version of a favorite video game, or babies. Well, I like them, because I got them. And the one, 5-month-old, he's pretty fresh. Although right now he is being sleep trained so that he stays asleep longer, so that my poor wife can actually, get any sleep. But because he's being sleep trained, he's being left to figure out how to put himself into a calm sleeping state on his own, so that means a little bit of crying here or there. But what stinks is my actual I want to take care of my kids sense is stronger with the third one than it's ever been with any of the other ones. And our baby boy has gotten pretty much every single ounce of love, care, and affection that a baby should be getting. Like, I figured it out about the third time around. Although, the daughter was different. Girls are different. So needless to say, the baby has everyone wrapped around his finger. That causes me to look at my son, my firstborn, and really acknowledge that he hasn't gotten the same amount of affection that the new baby has. Unfortunately, you don't know what you're doing when you start having kids, no matter how hard you try, and you kind of miss things along the way. I had the unfortunate pleasure of seeing a video clip of me when I had my first son in toddler form. Disclaimer, I'm going to sound like I'm being hard on myself, but really I'm not being hard on myself. I'm just kind of reflecting in retrospect. I was, for lack of a better word, a D-bag. I was so cold and serious, like I was trying to raise a soldier or something instead of a son, which would be great if I was Leonidas or something, but I'm definitely not. I couldn't download the video off the blog that my wife had made, but it is essentially just him whining about wanting to watch something or something on the laptop. I mean, I was just so insensitive and telling him to stop whining, and whining was bad. I'm like, this kid's like a little over a year old. Just comfort him. The kid just needs comfort. Before my oldest son was born, I read a book called The Way of the Wild Heart by John Eldridge. I'll leave a link in the description. It'll be my first time I ever did that. Pretty cool. He goes through a few stages of what he calls like the journey to manhood, and if you kind of don't get what you need in the one step, you kind of are delinquent there for the rest of your life, and you don't really grow properly through the rest of them. And the first one is your boyhood, and it's called the beloved son stage, where you just need to be the apple of your father's eye and be loved. Unfortunately for my oldest son, he didn't get all that because I didn't know how. I just was bad at it. I was so angry from deployment, residual garbage, being sick, and all kinds of other troubles that I didn't know how to deal with yet, all the shadows that followed me up to that point. But almost 7 years later, I've got it figured out for the most part. It's just really hard to backpedal and try to fix what you broke, especially when it happens to be people. But my oldest really got gypped. But we can really thank the baby, because I can now see what I'm supposed to do when it comes to loving a son, because whatever it is, I really love this baby. I used to think I was broken because I would look at my oldest son and feel this kind of cold, neglectful, I don't know how to love you feeling, and then I'd look at my daughter and just be head over heels for her because, girls are different. Now I look at my baby son and I am overflowing with affection, and it's easy. And so I finally started to shift it together and phase their faces together in my mind and realize they're the same thing, and that I've been an idiot, but less than desirable person. But man, you get some sad music going and put up some pictures of him when he was a baby, and I really get a little moist in the eyes. Some people don't like that word. But if I may, I whipped together a little photo montage with some emotional tune to just show you what the kid looks like. Not just on the outside, but a little bit on the inside. And how he's worth loving. So I hope you enjoy. Don't be afraid to shed a little moisture. And I will go on that note. Have a good one. Peace.